Hey everybody, it's Dr. Nick, and I want to talk about relationships. And I want to talk about relationships because I have seen a lot of stuff on the internet um, about relationships, and a lot of it is unhealthy. And it's unhealthy doctrine that people have around their religious beliefs and practices with regard to relationships. A relationship is a living thing, and a relationship, just like people, can die, right? If a relationship is not bringing value to you, and that's a marriage, any type of relationship that is not bringing value to the people in it, to you in the relationship, then it is no longer beneficial for either of you. And people get caught up in these, you're supposed to be in a relationship in good times and bad times, and sickness and health. Sickness and health, not death. When the relationship is dead, let it go. And a lot of people are trying to stay in dead relationships because they're stuck on the in sickness and health. Well, if something is sick, it can become healthy. But sickness can progress until the point that it is dead. And it is up to the individuals in that relationship to make sure that it doesn't, and to do the things that are necessary to maintain the relationship. But it takes both parties to do that. So if one person is not interested in doing that and the other person is trying to do that, it is not going to get healthy again. And staying in something just because you made a commitment and a vow, you made a commitment and a vow based on certain things being met. And when those things are no longer being met, that commitment and vow has been broken. And there's no point in staying in that. Now, you can choose to stay in that because you believe that you all can reconcile and you all are working towards that. That is fine if that is your choice. But that is your choice. And someone deciding to exit something because it is no longer pleasurable to them, it no longer fulfills them, is their choice. And to try to make someone feel bad for making a choice that is healthy for them because you choose to stay in whatever situation you find yourself in is wrong. And comparing your relationship, the sickness in your relationship is not necessarily the sickness that's in someone else's relationship. The health that is in your relationship is not necessarily the health that is in someone else's relationship. So comparing your relationship and encouraging someone to stay in a situation because you would stay in the situation that you're in, the situation you're in, because you're not in their situation. You don't know all of the intricacies and the ins and outs of the situation that they're in. You know what you have been told about their situation. That's not right. Right? And so we have to make healthy decisions for ourselves when it comes to our relationships. And that's all I've got for you. Enjoy the rest of your day.